He just wanted to test the waters right there. See.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Are you listening to that music over there, though? Might need to turn that shit off, bro.
Here we go. Check.
Oh, you think you got away with it? Yeah.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 45 on second down, Garoppolo going up top.
No, you don't.
This is Coleman. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 55 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Prescott on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. 43 yards.
I answer back fast, Nemo.
You got tape.
Now Prescott. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Intended receiver, Tavon Austin. That'll bring up second down.
Right there, baby. Okay.
What the fuck? I can't throw the ball.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And it's caught.
Answer back quick, Limo.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Oh, you probably ain't gonna score no more, bro. I'll let you know that now.
Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
No,
sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away.
KP. That's Key Glock you listening to?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Nowhere to escape.
Nothing. No, sir.
Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence
Play
applied
that
the heat.
guitar, DeMarcus.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Damn, what the fuck was that?
No, what the fuck I'm gonna be nervous for?
Here we go. 180. 54.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. They'll get this into the hands of Breida. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Good drop.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot.
That ain't no bullshit.
So
Gotta punt the
defense
ball, I
able
know
to get
that.
off the field here on 3rd
Gotta
down.
punt the ball,
It's
I
one of
know
the
that.
goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down.
No
It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Nifty move.
Damn.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. His throw incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Prescott.
That's in my hands. Come on.
And he's got
catch,
Ezekiel Elliott.
Good catch, Zeke.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now Elliott. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Elliott. And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 18.
It's going to be a long game for you, bro.
First down.
Sitting in this defense going to be a long game for you, bro.
This is 1st and 10 at the 34. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Good catch, boy. Good catch, boy. Good catch, boy. Good catch. Micah Gallup, boy. I got him, bro. 14-7. Let's get it.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
I don't need no arm, bro.
Touchdown. Here's Marr to kick it away.
Kimball Walker hurt? Boston might as well give up.
Damn.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Through one quarter, 14-7, our score.
3 all you can get, buddy. I ain't worried about that.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Breida.
That's cold. Good defense, baby.
Here, knocked back to the 20. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Here we go. 180.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
It's all right. I'll take it.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 8 yards on the run.
Damn, he ran into his own
About
teammate.
5.
Damn.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo.
Give me that. Oh, come on, Byron Jones. You got to pick that. Take your 3, buddy.
They went with the dive
All
look
you
that
gonna
time
get.
on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
All you gonna
Chase
get.
McLaughlin now for the field goal try. And
Oh,
his
he gonna
kick
get
is
Limo. It's
good.
3.
And they'll cut the
3,
lead back
3,
down to
3,
4 now
Man,
at
come on,
13-10.
get out of there,
So
man.
the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays when they have these types of kicks, and no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Bro, why you
And
play
now
this
they're
defense,
saying, hey,
bro?
let's
This
keep
is
this going.
ridiculous.
2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it.
That's
This is the way you
ridiculous,
rehearse it. But right
I'm gonna just
now,
run on
the
ball.
play
I'm gonna just
calling,
run the ball the rest of the
they're
game.
really well.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I can't
On
turn
2nd
it
down,
up.
Elliott. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This nigga running the fucking
A tough
quarters
run by
defense again.
Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th
Better switch that
overall
shit
pick
up.
in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlight showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Got something.
Now
Got
this
something.
window is running
Got something.
back
Go
out of
get
the
something.
backfield.
Go get something.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26.
This shit too
and also
easy, Limo.
1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down. It's
Touchdown.
Elliott. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Easy, huh, Limo?
So
We'll
after
take
a
it.
good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Switch.
Prescott now, option right.
Oh, yeah.
Now they'll pitch it out here.
Oh, yeah. 21-10.
Zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I really thought they were going to let you take that hoe
With his
from me.
2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Murrah, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken short.
Oh, was finna say.
He'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. The fullback comes through with a big play there.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Key clock.
From the 45 on second down.
Oh, yeah.
Garoppolo.
Oh, that's supposed to be.
His throw is incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin.
That was pick 6, too.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense
Your
off
words
balance
was you was
with what
finna
they're
beat this
doing.
nigga.
I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter.
That's my fault. I really thought you was throwing the drag, bro.
All the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big gain of 31 on third down.
First down. Here we go. 54. Pick it up.
They'll
Got
run
him.
with Coleman on
The
first
defense.
down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage.
Felt like that.
Loss of 2 there, second down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward.
All I'm going to say is don't do it, brother. That's all I'm going to tell you.
has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Oh, man.
All I'm going to tell you is don't do it.
On second and 12.
That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm on it. I knew what you was doing. I'm built for it.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. For that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a third and long. On third and long, it's Garoppolo.
Touchdown what? Touchdown what?
Steps away to his under pressure again.
I got clowns, boy. Stop playing.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout.
Oh, you gonna kick his field goal the rest of the game? He caught me slipping with that first touchdown. He missed it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, he missed it, Limo. He down 11 going into half. He down 11 going into half.
Things look so easy because
and I get ball back.
Way behind my other receiver.
And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was. Range maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short,
let's go.
There has to
we
be
up
something
11.
went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
It's going to be hard to beat me, bro. You ain't got no offense, bro.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
Just seeing what you're doing over there.
In the second half. Nice first half that we've had.
That's all I'm doing. Just trying to see what you're doing over there.
We're going to see them.
I know I got you right here, though.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Here's Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield.
I wish the field was a little bit wider.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the
touchdown,
catch.
though.
And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36.
I just need to go. I need to scoot to the right. I don't like how that
And again, it's Prescott. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott.
That's my fault. I'm being greedy, trying to see what Amari Cooper going to do.
To the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Take the 3, though.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
I might get more than that, though.
Completes it to Austin. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Can't score. I ain't worried about you.
Pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker. It's 4th down. Now Prescott on 4th down.
You can't score. I ain't worried about you.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eye.
You thought I ain't see him, huh?
At the 1. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Feeling the pressure here,
I tried to run that. I tried to run that bitch in.
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You said I'm gonna get what?
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Oh, I almost stiff on him. I'm glad you ain't getting my way.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it
This
done.
one over, though, Limo.
But surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away.
Down 17, bro. You can't score, bro.
Also drain clock, too, with a drive
I really
like
tried
that.
to dive for
so you
that
really
shit,
give
dude,
yourself an advantage.
I'm about to take Zeke out the game. I don't need him.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out.
Huh? You can go again. All right. Can't fuck with me, dog.
Fuck it, I'm giving me more side bet on this one. You want side bet on this one, Mo? Fuck it, nigga. Now? Why not? Come on, nigga. I'm turning up this game. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna turn up this game. Let's get it. Alright, bet time.
Yeah, you can send me one of those 10s back. I'm glad they let me play with my uniforms, nah.
Nobody threw the damn ball in this game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway.
Keep doing this shit.
So that one will be accepted.
Let's go, baby.
Couldn't beat it that again. Man, you know I'ma hold it. You know I'ma hold it down. You know I'ma hold it down.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo going to hand this one
That
to
shit
Coleman.
there. You can put that run shit away, bro.
On the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Fuck, man.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
I was gonna say, they ain't let me come out of my D. That's a run. It's a run, and I'm on that shit.
On second down now. It's Coleman.
We gonna close that shit up.
There. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. Timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
What's up with you, Flap?
3rd play here. This opening drive is up against a 3rd and 5.
21.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Give me that. Thank you.
Rifles one that's
Made it a man. Let's go.
Picked up by the
Let's go.
linebacker, Jalen
Let's go.
Smith. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Not a good omen there.
He don't bet against us, man.
Intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things that I remember about him coming out of school,
he threw 1 pick.
he's able
That's
to
1
wipe
pick.
things away pretty easily and move on.
He ain't gonna bet none other, dude.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check 43. Check 3. Check.
Here's Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
I can stiff on while my other players, though, huh?
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
I got him dark.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Damn. You don't want to play sauce?
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. Prescott from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This will be taken short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
You talking about side bet.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
I only play with all ball teams, bro.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
What? I'm running.
Coleman now.
Oh, sir, let's
and
go.
He went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Wait a minute. Get your memory straight. You ain't never lost to me. Okay, now I want my apology when I send this picture, all right? This picture I'm about to send you. Hold on, Lima.
Out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Okay, hold on. All right, wait a minute. But I want my apology when I send it, though, right? I actually made his ass quit.
Garoppolo on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sean Lee gets him for a loss
I
of
sent
10
it to you.
yards
I
from his
sent it to you
linebacker
after I finished Limo because I got so
Well, they
many.
don't play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Ain't nothing open.
After the sack on first down, Garoppolo will let this thing go for Sam into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did
Why
they?
wouldn't I?
Just down a score.
3-man front. Why wouldn't I?
And compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I'm fucking him up right now.
29 yards and a first. First down, and it's Pollard again.
Just beat his ass.
First down run, call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2.
Walls ain't been on.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 39, Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Oh, where's you doing that?
How the fuck they keep making me switch linemen, though?
Man, where is he doing it? He by himself.
Here on first down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Kill! 47. 26.
On second down, it's Pollard.
Damn, bro.
He'll get this one down to about the 17.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one
Niggas
for
can't
sure.
punt, dog.
Paul George and Leonard playing tonight.
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and
Hell no.
incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on
hard.
third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Fourth down, Prescott. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, partner, let's look league-wide for a second and think playoffs here. I'm going to give you some teams, and you tell me if they still have a chance at the AFC wild card, or are they just waiting till next year? How about Cleveland at 4-6?
They're actually getting hot right now, but I still don't see them getting there. And being
Same division. Steelers, they're 5-5 right now.
Yeah, I think the loss to Cleveland finished off that run.
Also 5-5, the Titans.
They actually have a chance if they stick to what they do best, and that's run the football. They'll have to chase down Indianapolis and Houston in their own division.
Okay, lastly, I'm going to ask the question because they've talked about it. How about the 3-7 Jets?
Who's they and why?
Not you and I.
Okay, I was about to say, why?
Who?
No.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, this a pick right here, Flop. Flop this next player pick. Oh, out of
The
bounds.
first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Here we go. 11.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll have a first down past the 40. Got him in. He finds Sanders. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
How is that outside, bro?
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Win, dog.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
Yeah.
Garoppolo looks to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman.
Did a screen.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Facts.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you
Damn,
to
hold
Jonathan
on.
Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
21. Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
On first down, Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
I smell a flap.
The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss.
He's throwing it to Kittle. I'm going to go pick this shit on me.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders.
Come on,
dog. Inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They won. That game over. The Clippers about to come on. Yep, that's about to come. I would just take the overs on that. Clippers gonna win that.
49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. This is Coleman.
Man, nigga, stop playing on me, man.
Back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Right there, 54 Mike. 6-man. Check curls.
Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. My defense is magnificent, man.
23-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there.
I knew you was going to play action, bro.
All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do?
I ain't stupid. I knew he was going to play action.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Going to take a shot for Gallup. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 33 yards that time. Prescott looks to throw on first. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
That movie lit.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
3-0 going into half.
Like inside the 15 before they drop it. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
Hey, kick Bruce Wayne out the quarter, bro. Don't play that. Kick him out. Hey, Limo, you know who that is? Hey, Limo, you know who that is?
I gotta change that.
Limo,
fielded in the end zone.
you know who Bruce Wayne is in this quarter?
And he probably should have stayed in the
Nah,
end
you know who
zone
that is, though.
Muster return up to only the 14-yard line.
That's that little nigga EA Sports.
Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now what is retarded ass girl want, bro?
2nd and 3.
What?
Prescott now. He's
Hello?
going to float this over the middle. And got
What
his
up?
man complete. Past the 20.
On the game?
Touchdown, Cowboys.
On the game with my cousin?
Tony Pollard, 78 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep right.
Send me a cash out.
Dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut. And I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was
that shit crazy, bro. I keep doing that shit.
Everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost. But sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops. There he goes again.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to switch Russell.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Blitz coming and down he goes. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third-down situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
There's Garoppolo to throw. The Sanders has got it complete. And they finally get him down to that before he reaches the 34. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think he came back.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San
It's at
Francisco.
nighttime. It's at 8:15.
George Kittle, 34 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good.
Yeah, but it's at night
cut it
anyway.
To 3
it's
at
at
10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That's EA, bro. That's why I told you kick him out, Limo.
1st and 10 at their own 15. A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Man, Limo, kick that nigga out the party, bruh. Man, I'm about to block.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and
Man,
10.
Limo, just kick him. Nobody trying to. That nigga not on my friends list. Nigga sent me a friends request.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A first down there on a
This nigga Limo, bro. I'm about to leave this party, bro. That shit aggravating.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Kill.
They'll run on first down. Pollard, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Gonna run again here with Pollard.
He sent me a friend request, so he ain't my friend. I ain't friendly.
Now this is an example of breaking down the defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of
bro, this shit aggravating, bro. They keep fucking switching my lineman, bro. Oh, go, bro.
They run on
fuck out of here.
Get about 3, second and 7 forthcoming. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get
on second and 7. Prescott nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Hey, Mike 51.
Third and long for Prescott.
I don't even know. Shit.
Well, he's able to
good catch, nigga. Good catch, nigga.
The chains again as the tackle's
good catch, nigga.
The 49ers 30. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Damn, that's why I was.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them a touchdown
scared to
their
go
last go
outside.
around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
This defense is magnificent,
and you start
dog.
thinking to yourself, okay, what are we
Can't
going to
run
do?
on me,
You
dog.
don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Garoppolo now.
That's game.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. On first down, Pollard. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That'll do it, folks.
Throwing on second and 8. Prescott. He's He's got his man on the crossing route.
I'm dying this nigga up, Limo.
Down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a loss of 16 there. And that's going to bring up a second and forever.
Right here, right here. Kill.
Here's Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
What is that linebacker?
Picked off at the 12. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you'd think maybe just sitting up.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Oh, dog.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. He got 29 yards that time.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock out, but away and bring up second down.
you can see the blitz in there.
Hey, Alpha. Check. Lucky. Go ahead. Stay hot.
Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
That's
that
it.
last sack puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, Steve 6. Who got that here? Watch the screen.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with...
He running.
Man, I'm about to send it to you. Chill out.
Shit is garbage. Shit spin shit like I'm right there on this shit.
Who you with?
Limo.
Who you with?
Yeah.
Got a little phone charge for about 5 minutes.
I'm about to send it. You seen 10 for misbehavior.
Like they grabbing you, you still spinning on that. It's so garbage.
Hey, Limo.
Yeah.
You know the money good, man. I said to you,
shit. Listen, that ain't that deep. We ain't gonna wear when your phone charges set it. The boy want the money sent.
Alright. Limo, man.
I can't hear you, KP.
So you already got a couple of and you wanna wait on them or what?
Who? You still playing Sausage?
Game over.
Oh, the game over already?
Yeah.
Sauce got him.
Hey, listen. Flap, once you plug your phone up it still don't come right on. You can just send it right through that. You ain't gotta have your phone charged up. Just do that once you cut your phone off.
Why would you say that then?
I'm the best nigga in this chat on me.
Yeah, I mean, she got negative balance in her account.
You ain't got none on you. You got cash on you? Me too.
Alright, Sauce, you can go and play him again then, Sauce.
Yeah, y'all play again, man. I ain't got number cash on me.
Unless Zeke wanna play again, play him again.
I'm in the game already.
But I'm talking about Gamble Sauce. I mean Gamble KP again.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Let's call Baby Boy, but Baby Boy he out.
Huh? No, I'm not playing nobody, man. Not for no money.
That bullshit spin they keep giving you. Come on,
He got no cash on him. Huh?
But it comes.
What
What you got? What you getting like off a rush card or something? Mine come right out of my bank.
Damn.
Kick some. Oh shit. Nobody ain't back there with him.
And they gonna say I didn't catch it. They gonna say I didn't catch it.
He didn't look 1 foot catch it.
That's a damn shame.
Go out. See it? One in there. One out.
That's crazy. He by himself. That's
I was doing
crazy.
that safety. That's why.
That is real crazy, man.
I was on that safety. Alright, give me a minute, Sauce. Oh my God! I was coming
2 seconds run off the fucking clock. Before a foot, I already picked my fucking play.
KP.
Oh, try to add this shit real quick, man.
Chilling.
You alright? You satisfied now?
Nah, hold on. I'm on the phone. We're gonna get back on it. Hold on.
Alright, hold up, Sauce. I'm playing the game.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare.
I'm in the game right now, though.
Ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. A couple of 2-1
Leverage Carr playing.
And we're underway here in NFL Week 4. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the first-round pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On second down, Jacobs. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
I'm trying to up the bet, though, Limo.
On 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
Damn.
You send it through the party, bro. I ain't got
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 11.
You show him.
Out of the gun, Luck.
I just can't protect that side, not with that type of defense.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
Yeah, I don't like
and
that shit.
the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
Free safety.
Coming. Don't kick me out of the party, Limo. I'm about to play this league game.
Nah, the boy gonna finish game and you leave the league game alone.
Nah, I'm already in it. It ain't gonna take me long.
So you don't wanna gamble?
Yeah, I'ma still gamble.
Well, he ain't gonna sit there and wait for you to play no other games.
Well, shit, that's on him. I ain't no rush to play no.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
I mean, this is a money league.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down
25.
at about the 23-yard line.
Yup. Second
The
place.
Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Luck. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Already,
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Indiana Hines. 77 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away.
I played the poor team for 10.
A game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On second down, it's Jacobs. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
All right, I'm going to go smoke.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Nah, that nigga's talking about red bottoms. Them some expensive ass shoes.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, it's Jacobs. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. Last season for Carlson, bit of a strange rookie year. Won the Vikings job, then was let go week 2 after going 0 for 3, but he picked things back up.
Remember, he was drafted to cure their kicking woes, and he ends up going 0 for 3 against Green Bay, including the potential game winner. Gets cut, picked up by the Raiders, 16 for 17 the rest of the season. I'd say at the end of the year, a pretty good success story. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
On first and 10. Locke. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts, 18 and a first down. On first down, it's Locke. Campbell making the catch. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now first and 10. Locke throwing again. Catch made here by Campbell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Luck going to bring him up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Luck now to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. 10-7 our score after one, right here on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now Luck. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Paris Campbell, but it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Nigga slap trash.
Throwing again is Locke. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defense.
I get that
The
nigga
windows
10.
that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy
I
for
get
any
10,
quarterback,
nigga.
no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Damn, that's a long game.
Does he trash?
But don't give him
2
10.
incompletions haven't moved
give
him
him
any
5.
closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here.
I'm going to do what it takes to win.
To the air again, Locke.
Oh, ain't no
Escaping
rules in
pressure
fighting
right.
shit.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
But I mean, since you might milk the clock, I said give him 5
His
points.
first
That's what they
touchdown
ain't.
on the
You ain't worried
year.
about it.
And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
Same shit. You just gotta stop him. That's all. Instead of giving him a whole 7, that's why you give him 5, so you still got that chance to win.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That's why I say 5, because if I give you a field goal, that's still
This will
one
be taken in
possession.
at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Because all Flap gonna do is run that quarterback option. Shit.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Running is Jacobs. He'll have a first down past the 40. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20. And all the way
This nigga
in.
is so
Touchdown,
trash.
Oakland. Josh Jacobs, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Raiders have retaken the lead.
That's my fault, though.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
Right.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone, back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Got fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. Here's Luck. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Luck now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Luck throwing on target to Campbell, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Now a first down throw. Luck over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Again, Luck. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. From the gun,
Yes,
here's Luck. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you do got 3rd.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Luck. And he's got his tight end. That's Ebron, and it's a Colt touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Hey, KP, you want to up the KP? You want to up the KP? You want to up it to 20?
A 4-point game.
Huh?
And there's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Ask him to do my play again.
This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Our first update now comes from Atlanta, making a full 2-touchdown lead now for the Titans. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And an alley to run. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multi-touch.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have now moved out in front. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already.
You got an asset score. You got an asset score.
He'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
They need to turn that shit
to bring
off.
it out is going to cost him about 7
took
yards.
a loss.
Told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
You just took a loss.
The Colts come to the line.
Hey, that's that nigga that flat playing. Kick that nigga out, bro. That's
a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no...
And this is caught at the 20. And they get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Naeem Hines with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year as they have taken the lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
That nigga right there so trash.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
Lima requested the other 10.
Seconds remaining in the first half. On 3rd down, it's Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Fuck that lead.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at about the 14.
Brown
will be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot before the break. Luck. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Fuck out of here, bro.
All the way. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Cleveland Farrell brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Another try after the first down sack. Luck. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Third and long, it's Luck. And he's going to be taken down.
Aggravating, bro.
Maurice Hurst drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up fourth down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
On third down, Jacobs. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on fourth down.
I don't know. Green Bay did good stop the Eagles run, I think.
They didn't stop the Eagles running. The Eagles killed their ass.
Now, that was a tight game. I bet $100 on Eagles that day.
Now, I can't believe they won it.
I knew they was going to win it. I bet a bean on them. And then every time I go to the casino and watch Eagles play, they win. Oh, there you go right there. Hey, Zeke, play my man where you at. He looks for a game.
All right. Let me stop playing.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Oh, yeah, play Zeke. Yeah, this shit garbage when you here running around the quarterback.
You act like I don't throw the ball or nothing, too.
Hey, you know you got a punt, right? Let me record this.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off.
50, you got a
They're
punt,
going to go
brother.
on fourth down. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Well, I thought they should have punted before. Now they probably definitely need to punt, right?
Yeah, we did a little mind melding there, didn't we? Because I was wondering, why are you out there if you're not going to punt it in the first place? Now, I don't think they have any choice.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will... Punter, if he puts it in the end zone, the net result not worth it, but there, I think worth it. Luck on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And Luck will be intercepted for a third time.
That shit, that
Marcus
ridiculous.
Joyner with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The last run got it. Carr going to throw. This is caught by Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Boston Scott, his first carry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Luck.
Bro, oh my God, bro.
Back him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. Luck. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. Andrew Luck, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago when he was comeback player of the year. And he needs another one right now if he wants a Colts victory. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
Yeah, that, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up.
Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Harris Campbell, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys have now moved out in front. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now, it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And this one is incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Raiders on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
He's checking, he's trying. 64, weak.
Now Carr. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. This is taken at the 15. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
You got your hands full, huh, Snap?
I ain't know I had the ball, boy.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. Nowhere to escape.
Who the fuck is number 98, bruh?
Max Crosby picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Luck. And the pressure gets to him again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Luck. Rodgers brings it in. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3. And look at this. It's a fake.
Let's go. Let's go.
He cuts right sideline and some room to go.
Let's go.
And the gamble pays off. They get the...
Let's go, nigga. We in the 4th, nigga.
He did a fake run with the quarterback. Who the fuck is the coach?
That's me.
You lucky you ain't get hit and fumble. You supposed to slid, cuz.
Huh?
I could have took. They said the bet was to take Oregon 1.
Oh, you watching my broadcast, Limo?
Oregon 1. end up winning too. Look at that shit. Villanova, damn, Villanova won. I said take Villanova and Bill. I ain't take all these dudes.
Who Villanova played?
Mississippi.
Oh, you should have took that. Oh, my boy played for Ole Miss.
I said take them and Bill.
Devontae Schuler, that's my boy.
I don't know nothing about.
First.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Colts take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll fake it. Now Love. Throw complete there. Rodgers. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
No, I'm watching Flat game.
That's some bullshit, yo.
Flat playing Larry.
There we go. There we go. Touchdown. Larry ass stupid. Larry blew his game. Larry blew his game, Lee. Larry blew his fucking game.
Yeah, he should have slid. Yeah.
Trying to be greedy. He ain't me. This nigga ain't me. Killed Russell Wilson ass just now. Knocked the curls out his head. The fuck? Smile. You see this shit, Lee? Everybody in Lima said I'm gonna beat me. I'll come back and win. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, man. I'll take it back now.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Luck now to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful.
Oh, got that dumbass shit. Oh, I kicked it too hard. Seen that shit, Lee?
Why you going for an offside kick?
Trying to blow him out, man. He can't beat me, man. This man can't fucking beat me, man. Here we go. Try to go deep. I'm on it. I'm on it. Come here, man. I'm locked. He done. He done, Lee. I'm trying to blow his ass out. Can't play no cover 3 versus nigga, dog. I'll never do it.
Yo. Look at that, Chris. Fuck that money up right there. That sound like Chris. That's Chris.
Yeah.
Get it in.
Leave, I tell you I was gonna lock this shit up, didn't I, Lee? He locked up now. Oh, you free?
Yeah.
Alright, you sent it.
Man, who trying to play with some bread?
That's what we finna do.
Who that is?
Let me get that nigga.
Who that is?
Let me get some of that. It's in the LMB. Let me get some of that.
All that deep shit dead.
KP, let me smash him.
Who is that?
I gotta play him and try to get some of my money back.
Who that? Chris Nation?
KP, you a sucker.
Yeah. That's Chris Nation? Yeah. Make sure you promote that now. Don't call me sorry and don't promote it now.
No, nobody want that Reggie, man.
Take that rabbit food back the way you got it.
Oh no, I'm the nation, man. The nation don't play that.
Yeah. You see it, Lean? You see it, Chris? I mean, you see it, Khalid? Ran his ass up out of here. Alright, let's go to poker now. Y'all ready to play poker or what? Poker. Limo. Who open in here?
Let's see which one of the commissioners online.
Going in with the, who want to smoke? Who you got?
I already know how we do. And you want to roll with the arm, you know how we do.
I'm saying, who you got?
49ers.
Let me try you another one.
He was with them bows, nigga, get shot down. Young boy in control, nigga, know you blow his block down.